Starting with news from Belarus, where the extraordinary forced landing of a commercial flight with a Belarusian dissident aboard has escalated into one of the biggest flare-ups in the East-West tensions. All eyes are now on Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko and his public address in the parliament. This will be his first public speech after the country's diversion of an airliner. President, who has chosen to be defiant till now, has been facing extreme international pressure over the incident, with Western leaders demanding Protasevich's release and the European Union cutting air links with the increasingly isolated nation. The United Nations Security Council is also set to meet today in a closed-door emergency meeting on this issue, but is highly unlikely that they would settle on the release of a joint statement. This can be due to Russia's unwavering support to Belarus. Moscow has dismissed the outrage over the arrest, saying Belarus was acting reasonably and within the law when the plane was diverted. Now, in the latest development, US President Joe Biden has also come out to denounce what happened in Belarus. He said that US sanctions are underway and will be enforced soon. Now, US President Joe Biden's reaction holds significance as he is scheduled to meet with Putin in June.
About in terms of sanctions, well, that's in play. I don't want to speculate until we get it done.
Now, economic sanctions by EU leaders include cutting Europe's air links with Belarus and agreeing on banning Belarusian airlines from the bloc, and also urging EU-based carriers not to fly over its airspace. They've also called for an investigation by the International Organization for Civilian Aviation into this incident. 27 leaders of the bloc have demanded an immediate release of Roman Protasevich, and the United Nations Civil Aviation Agency has announced an urgent meeting on Thursday. Now, the International Civil Aviation Organization Council's president has also called for an urgent meeting of 36 diplomatic representatives, and the visuals on your screens right now show the air traffic over Belarus. Now, as you can see, all the flights have been diverted to avoid the airspace above Belarus, and the latest international organization to condemn the act of hijacking a plane is NATO. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg has called for both an urgent international investigation and the release of seized dissident journalists.
I welcome the additional measures agreed by the European Union. There must be an urgent international investigation, and journalist Roman Protasevich and his companion Sofia Sapega must be immediately released. The North Atlantic Council will address this issue later today.
Meanwhile, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has backed calls for an independent investigation into the incident, and the UN Human Rights Watchdog has demanded the release of dissident journalists immediately.
We call for the immediate release of both Roman Protasevich and Sofia Sapega, both of whom should be allowed to continue to their intended destination in Lithuania.
And as a justification, Belarus has said that a false bomb threat that prompted the passenger plane to be diverted to Minsk was written in the name of Hamas. An Hamas spokesperson has denied the group's involvement in the incident. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.